I am Sitesh Das from Odisha. I am BSc B.Ed. Now I am going to teach the chapter nutrition in human beings. So first, when we start to teach, uh, the we eat various type of foods which has to pass through the same digestive tract. Naturally, the food has to be processed to generate particles which are small and the same texture. This is achieved by the crushing of food with our teeth. So when we eat food, the nutrients first is carbohydrate, which digested in our mouth. So with the help of saliva. So there are three pairs of salivary glands in our mouth. The salivary glands are named as parotid, sublingual, submandibular. Three pairs: parotid, submandibular, and sublingual. So when we eat, this is actually when we eat something we like, our mouth waters. So this is actually not only waters but a fluid. So this is called the saliva secreted by our salivary glands. So these salivary glands are parotid, submandibular, and sublingual. Another aspect of the food we ingest in is its complex nature. If it is to be absorbed from the alimentary canal, it has to be broken into smaller molecules. So this is done with the help of biological catalyst. So this biological catalyst is called as enzyme. So when we eat food, it first started digested in our mouth with the help of a carbohydrate, with the help of an enzyme which is known as the salivary amylase. So the saliva contains an enzyme which called the salivary amylase that breaks down starch, which is a complex molecule, to give simple sugar. So the food is mixed thoroughly with the saliva and move around the mouth while chewing by the muscular tongue. So when we eat something, the starch like any other food which contain carbohydrate, first we eat that tastes not sweets, but after chewing this food, it started taste sweet with the help of saliva, which contains amylase. So this is the salivary amylase. So it is necessary to move the food in a regular manner along the digestive tube so that it can processed properly in each part. So the lining of canal has muscles that contract rhythmically in order to push the food forward. These peristaltic movements occur all along the gut. When we eat the food, it started like a bolus type. Then it started moves through our digestive tube in a peristaltic movement. So from the mouth, the food is taken to stomach through the food pipe or esophagus. The stomach is a large organ which expands when food enters it. The stomach, which contains hydrochloric acids. So the muscular wall of the stomach help in mixing the food thoroughly with more digestive juice. Then the digestion in stomach is taken care by the gastric gland present in the wall of the stomach. So this gastric gland contains hydrochloric acids. So what is hydrochloric acids? It is a protein digesting enzyme. It contains a protein digestive enzyme called pepsin. So what is pepsin? Pepsin starts digestion for protein and mucus. The hydrochloric acid creates an acidic medium which facilitates the action of the enzyme pepsin. What other function do you think served by the acid? So the mucus protect the inner lining of the stomach from the action of the acid under normal conditions. So we have often heard adults complaining about acidity. Can this be related to what has been discussed above? The exit of food from the stomach is regulated by a sphincter muscles which released it in a small amount into a smaller intestine. So from the stomach, the food now enters the small intestine. This is the longest part of the alimentary canal, which is fitted into a compact space because of extensive coiling. So the length of the small intestine differs in various animals depending on the food they eat. Herbivorous eating grass need a longer small intestine to allow the cellulose to be digested. Meat is easier to digest. Hence, carnivores like tigers, lion, etc. have a shorter small intestine. The small intestine is the site of the complete digestion of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. It receives the secretions of the liver and pancreas for this purpose. So